In tonight's Health Watch report, we're taking a look at the world's fastest growing neurodegenerative disorder, growing faster than Alzheimer's. It's Parkinson's disease. Now, this Parkinson's Awareness Month, more than 1 million people are living with a diagnosis here in the U.S., and it affects everyone differently. Some of the common symptoms that impact movement include tremor in one or both hands, stiffness or rigidity, slow movements, and balance problems. Other symptoms can include sleep issues, constipation, depression, and anxiety. Now, while there's no cure for the disease, exercise can help, and a class here in Baltimore is making a difference.
Do I hear chains rattling? Yeah! That's right, Paul. Deliver. Get that knee up in there and rattle the chains.
Inside this gym, the workout is intense.
Spin the back feet, 10, yeah, big.
A lot of the coaching that Pilar and I do here is really about a little bit of tough love and a little bit of trying to elicit just a little bit more. And then all the way to tall. So good. 30 seconds.
Head coach Patty Wessels leads the class from station to station, each with a different focus.
Maybe we're focusing on power. Maybe we're focusing on speed. Maybe we're focusing on footwork, agility, and control. But each and every station is meant to elicit a different movement response. Jane, I love it.
And here, movement is medicine.
I could tell that I was having more issues with stiffness and things in my daily life. I needed to do something. The rock steady boxing is something that just comes up over and over and over again when you're in the community.
The community is those with Parkinson's disease, and the boxing class is put on by the Maryland Association for Parkinson's Support, also known as MAPS.
Intensive cardiovascular exercise performed regularly can slow the progression of the disease process. Sadly, we can't stop it. We are just trying to slow it down. And more importantly, we're trying to reclaim skills that may have already been lost.
Here, participants don't pay a penny.
I think that Parkinson's can be a really lonely disease, and this brings them together in community, on top of just kicking some butt. Bang, boom, and out. Nice.
What it's adding is strength and agility and a certain amount of community. It makes me feel like I'm not so isolated.
Retired Dr. Larry Kleinman started coming to classes a few months ago.
Excellent.
I feel as if I'm adding a little bit maybe to the class, and the class is adding a lot to me.
Larry, you're looking great down there. That's the way.
Just to sit on my behind may not be the best thing to do, and in fact it's shown to be the worst thing that anybody can do.
Instead, he chooses to keep moving.
I think the concept of fighting this illness is true, but no one's really fighting it per se. We're doing what we can to try to help maybe slow it down a little bit.
All right, on that next three, I want you to take his head off. Get in. Pop! Bang!
For Paul Freelander, the class keeps him mobile.
I almost feel normal walking down the stairs out to my car after having done the exercises.
But it does even more.
And the other thing for me that I've gained is confidence. You don't realize it, but when you have this disease, you start to pull away from things. You don't do things that you used to do. You're worried about, I shuffle my feet too much, and am I going to trip and fall, or things like that.
This class tests your limits and pushes you.
Paul, I love that you're breathing out all that effort. Keep them rattling.
And you know where your limits are.
Rock steady!
And it definitely enables you to participate in the rest of your life more fully. Now, funding for Parkinson's disease could be at risk. The three leading national Parkinson's advocacy organizations are urging lawmakers to increase investment in the National Institutes of Health. Now, earlier this month, the White House released its budget request for fiscal year 2027, and it includes a $5 billion reduction in funding for the NIH, which is the largest public funder of biomedical research.
I love what they're doing. Such a great idea. All right.